Welcome back. The UMD football team is riding their first three-game losing streak since 2007, and the Dogs look to jump back into the win column with a rivalry matchup against the Minot State Beavers. Head coach Kurt Weezy and the team back at Minot Stadium for the first time in a couple weeks, and they got started fast. Second drive of the game, running back Alex Riley barrels into the end zone untouched. Bulldogs throw the first punch, and it's 7-0. Same score now in the second quarter. Quarterback Kyle Waljasper returned under center after missing last week due to injury. He rolls out before finding Cole Ewald right in your living room. Dogs double their lead to 14-zip. But the Minot State Beavers did everything they could to hang around in this one. Quarterback Carson Crispin airs it out to wideout Jonathan Noriega. He can't be caught. 77 yards later on the fly route, and it's a one-score ball game. So what do the Bulldogs do? Well, they go back to what works best, and that's the ground game for the offense. The team had 320 rushing yards today, including this 38-yard touchdown scamper from Alex Riley, who had 3 touchdowns today as well. The Dogs return to their winning ways with a 35-21 win over the Beavers. The team now hits the road to take on Minot State next weekend. And over at